Alright. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright. Welcome back to the stream. So today we're gonna be a new quest. So yeah, I've seen I watched the Angry Birds movie. Pretty cool film. And also, you know what else I watched? I watched Baby Driver. It's pretty cool. I have Disney Plus on my phone. I have Diddy Plus on my phone. It's called Disney Plus, but I like calling it Diddy Plus because yeah, I just do it.
Let's take it in turns. You rest.
They wouldn't let me have my name as They wouldn't let me have my team name as Diddy's Party for some reason. And the social team was like, "Yes, we discussed about appropriate team names." Oh, because I want my team to be called Diddy's Party because it's funny. He was like, "I'm invited to Diddy's party." I'm invited to the. Oh my days!
Welcome. How can I help you?
And they hear that. Sorry guys, my neighbours keep watching hentai. It's so much fun.
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My two friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Yeah, so what the fuck are
Lady
you
Fu
talking
Xuan
about?
has such refined taste. This Yanzhou really has changed a lot in the time I've been asleep. Let's go with your suggestion. Next is General Jing Yuan.
Because I made a post about breathing. I'm like, what's he talking about?
Siri. Now the deal. Come to Clock Studio. Finally, we have...
Hello.
Both wings and horns?
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. Lady Bailu loves these types of accessories. Let's go with your suggestion. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I...
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere.
How is it so loud? All my
A
days!
souvenir for myself. But there...
My alarm goes.
This is a good spot.
Miss Ting Yoon? What's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Exactly. And that's precisely why, when I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall? That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you? I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Hey, no tattling!
In your eyes...
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Ting Yoon. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Why about
Miss
me?
March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Huh?
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia, and now... Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you. looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Ting-yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm him.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
A dream about eons?
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sandstorm. Dr. Edward at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give it.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dream. Just that being said, the story unfolds into Shinjo lives.
Why does that sound
Since...
I love custom.
so easy to just don't pick anything?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head.
Where was the prison Sunday was being held? Where is that?
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
That's just ending.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Has the messenger from the Cienjo?
Nicole?
Long time no see, everyone.
몇 시간 줘?
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-yoon, I'm here to take you home.
No, 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 no.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, There must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, do I really have to...
Why?
Just...
There are people within the...
If that's the case...
Take advantage of the situation. What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me may, if possible, please...
When Ron Mei visited the Law Fu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express. The Arbiter Generals concluded if we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. I'll support you, no matter what other...
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can please follow me. She should be... After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying, and one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme. And might not...
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. But now I've also learned that while these merchant...
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the ward. In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable Madame Yukong. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in the...
You're not worried I'll take the...
I believe... Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put...
Shall we go then?
Let's go.
Oh, same team. Another Robin approaching Robin.
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh my god.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the...
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must... Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. So, No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat. It's somewhere farther away. They say... Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars?
I think I might need to get a new better PC because I think it's glitching. Every time I ask for it, there's lots of hate comments I keep getting.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy. Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quiet. Did the person you wanted to say them to leave? Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say. If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage? There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Rock. Are you saying that's not true? Failure may be a good thing for someone. Why is... I hope so. A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best. I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Where are we? Dream's Edge.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today. Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape. The second jigsaw piece. Is this... We should keep looking.
Well, that's what that's for. I don't know. I'm not needing the what? I can already see. I can already see the image. I already see it. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah. Never. Yeah. Yep. No connecting. Yeah.
It's done. Have a look. Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
Oh my goodness! I want this picture. I want this picture. No, I want this picture. I want this picture. Come on!
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. Why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't?
That's the point.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop, but before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a name?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time at this very moment, to trailblaze means to forge ahead.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still... You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that this is my way of the trailblaze and the reason why.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you are doing right here, right now. There was never a...
I told you he...
Since you already know 1 week, let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow
Well, fellas. I knew that. The ones.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was
Now that you've returned to the stage, what do you...
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Humanity flaps their wings
Those look
twice
like,
as they complete their journey.
It's ugly as
Once when they are born,
rhymes.
and one. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions...
I see. That explains why the halo above your head...
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order, and for the first time in my life.
Is that also how...
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my...
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That...
You could say he's another possibility. I too was once a child. With maybe if I had made us... What a pity. So, my final in this also means that... Is there a possibility? No. This, but... Who's to say there won't?
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the...
Much appreciated. Now, anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. But isn't that how it... My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite?
I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share, or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs.
Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break and...
But I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best. You see? Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living. But what if you can't? Well, that's out of my hands. The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky on the planet of festivities. Whatever. It's not the gods who answer.
I don't have much to say. When telling jokes, be sincere. Never mind.
No objections from me.
This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself.
There's gonna be like
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
let me remove remove the thing.
Get out, farewell! In this mortal form, watch over you, guide you on your path.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead
Return!
Noisy.
Still waters of oblivion.
Commencing support.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's of milk echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Receive divinity.
Thanks for the support.
Repay. I'll see you off.
Still kind of mad that you can get into the whole
I heard the call.
whole situation.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Again.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The gleam.
Let's make it value.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Commencing support.
Just because
I weep for the departed.
this is the whole pack came out of the quiet.
It too shall fall.
Crazy. Oh, they're
It's
the
the
same
milk echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars. Doubt farewell.
Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Nobody resident noise is fading.
Repay.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Noisy.
It's of no consequence.
Eternals. The dead
Big
return!
nice attack.
Sink to a dream. Sing together! Receive divinity.
Thanks for the support.
Yes.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Noisy.
I weep for the departed. It is a fall.
Seek and you shall receive.
Another journey begins. Still water covering the water.
This mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Disorderly noise. The dead return! All wishes noise is fading.
Hmm.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. Want to doubt farewell. The mood is set, just let the show begin! In this mortal form, watch over you and guide you on your path.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself! Disorderly noise.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to land!
It's of no consequence.
Firefly takes set to the sea of flame!
Seek and you shall receive.
Fight to land!
Disorderly noise.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Set to the sea of flame!
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Join the battle. Noise is fading. Still the come Enjoy eternal peace. Step up, let's see ya. Noisy.
Did the rhythm get messed up? The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Do you hate when teachers
I'll overcome them!
drop other students and literally nothing alive?
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me? This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Good having
No
him.
consequence.
Sunday.
True. And you will. Attack detected. Mission terminated.
No, it's like when last
As expected,
we were playing.
the trickiest thing is tuning yourself.
Come on.
These dissonant sounds are much too
It's
harsh.
very hard to do yourself.
My friends?
Man, I'm the most
Indulge yourself!
suicide.
Noisy.
I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Set this being aflame!
Disorderly noise.
This is more than a fight. To live!
Oh, why is he humming that?
Echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Set this being aflame!
Disorderly noise. All things are part of the melody.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path. I've heard the call. Won't head down farewell.
Stand in position. Dissonant. Noisy.
Dreams do come true.
That's all you got?
I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in the set this being aflame!
Disorderly noise.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
Wisdom comes protection.
Set this being aflame!
Step up, let's see ya. Noisy. Noise is fading.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice like a good my friends.
Friggin'
Indulge yourselves! Eternal prayer. It ain't over.
This is more than battle. Fight to live!
Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path. I've heard the call.
Join the battle. In the mood for another beating?
Take your positions.
I breathe.
Step in position.
Took a breath.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Madness.
Set the sea
Disorderly noise. Wisdom comes protection.
Firefly Titan
That's
fight
what.
to land!
Let's go, we won. Touching a god. So the art was like direction that's super flying.
Day, I grant myself departure.
No, I heard rumors of him of like Sunday being an Ice Erudition character.
Well,
I was
how
probably
should
about
I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that my guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, if not for our paths. Perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. This shared journey is my way of repaying. You are one of my trail...
About that. You've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains, while I lack the will to trailblaze. Nor can I become a true nameless. I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need more than asceticism. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
They're staying in a forest. That's a cool place. It's based on Greek mythology. From the architecture.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
I learned the most valuable lessons from
Well, you did get nerfed after turning into a good guy. So I guess I'm okay too.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the... Until then.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time to try.
No, we're still not quite there.
Stop.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice.
Who's that?
So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all seeing presence.
Over for the hurdles.
I ask you this.
There's a witch.
What is divinity?
I really don't know what's right. So, it's kind of unfortunate they made him the Herta Icer edition because that's kind of boring. Alright. You. So guys, that's where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.